Was your day today? I'm having a beautiful day today. I hope you are too. What are we doing today? We are going to do a rhythm. Have you seen Encanto yet on Disney Plus? Sophie, do you remember Sophie? So she's in 6th grade now, but she just loves that movie. I think she's watched it 8 times already. And so I'm watching it again with her tonight. So we're going to do a rhythm on Encanto. And then, so here are my fancy sticks. These are just like tubes from the wrapping paper at Christmas time. But those are my sticks. You have red sticks and blue sticks. So you're going to need a blue stick in your right hand and a red stick in your left hand. And then right after, we go to Encanto rhythm. Remember Encanto rhythm on your butt. We're going to drum on the floor. I'm sitting on my butt. And then from there, we're going to go on our feet. Blue stick in your right hand, red stick in your left hand. And then we have a beat saber. Then we're going to put our sticks away. Then we're going to find out a little bit about bass guitar. And then we are going to do an Among Us rhythm game. And then we're going back to the guitar. And then you're done with me. So what's going to happen today? Number 1, rhythm. Number 2, Beat Sabers. Number 3, bass. Number 4, Among Us. Number 5, more bass. Sound good? Here we go. Oh, we should say, what were the words? Let's go back there a minute. Gift, magic, Isabella, rest. So if we drum gift, we go gift. If we drum magic, we go magic. If we go Isabella, we go Isabella. And if we go rest, we just go rest. Okay? Let's try that. Here we go. I'm going to go gift, magic, Isabella, rest. 1, 2, ready, go. Gift, magic, Isabella, rest.
that I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't mess it up, talking at ears. Only gonna push me away, that's it. When you say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out there? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out there? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. Have you got no shame? You looking insane, turning up at my door. 2 in the morning, the rain is pouring. Haven't we been here before? Don't mess it up, talking at ears. Only gonna push me away, that's it. Have you got no shame? You looking insane, here we go again. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out there? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out there? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. That's how you spell friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Get that inside your head. No, no, yeah, F-R-I-E-N-D-S. We're just friends. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out there? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out there? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. Ooh, ooh,
Hey, friends, do you remember this? This is the Pee-wee. Okay, we remember we looked at this one and we said this one has 6 strings, and these are the thick strings, and then they get thinner. And we said the shorter you make a string, the higher the sound, because it vibrates faster. And we said faster vibrations mean higher sounds, and slower vibrations make lower sounds. So we said thicker strings make lower vibrations, and thinner strings make faster. So that's why the faster vibrations sound higher, and the lower, or the slower, sounds lower. Just remember slower, lower. That works out, right? Now, this is the mini. This is the electric guitar. Take a look at what we have today. This is the bass guitar. And look at the difference there. Right? So which one's longer, right? The bass guitar. So if the strings are longer on the bass guitar, do you think they're going to be lower or higher? The vibrations are going to be slower, so it's going to be lower. Also, look at how thick the strings are. Remember, the thick strings vibrate slower, lower, and the thin strings vibrate faster, higher. Look at the bass strings and the Pee-wee strings. Do you see that the bass strings are a lot thicker? That means that they are slower vibrating, which means they are lower. So let's hear what the bass sounds like. I think you'll like this. Isn't that cool? Bass guitar is fun. And we can go on here on GarageBand and you can change all your effects. Wait, that's not GarageBand. Come on, Johnson. Here's GarageBand. So we can go here to the bass and we can make that a different one. I can go to Crunchy Bass. Listen to this one. This is Crunchy Bass. I'm having so much fun. Okay, so what I'm going to show you right now is a little video on how a bass guitar works and like the parts of the bass guitar. So you enjoy.
These are the parts of a bass guitar. We're going to start at the headstock. The head is where all the strings end. They connect to the parts here, which are connected to the tuning pegs, and you can tune the strings independently here. That's all connected to the neck. The front of the neck is called the fingerboard, and that's where your left hand's going to do all the work. It's also called a fretboard because that's where the frets are. Those are these vertical bars along the edge of the fingerboard. The dots that you see are just so that we don't get confused along the way. They're like road signs that just tell us where we are along the neck. The body itself is guitar shaped. We have a pick guard just to protect the instrument. These are the pickups. And those are actually picking up the sound of the strings and sending them to the electronics. Then we have the bridge. The bridge is where the strings meet the body of the instrument. The bridge secures the strings to the body. We have two knobs on this bass guitar. The one closer to me controls volume, and the one further away is a tone knob. The volume knob, when you turn it clockwise, will turn up the volume on the instrument. And then counterclockwise turns it down. The tone knob, when turned completely clockwise, is the natural sound of the electric bass. When you turn it down, you're turning down the high frequencies, so you're going to get a warmer, more bassy sound. And lastly, this is the electronics jack, where you can plug in a cable to go to an amplifier or anything else that's amplifying the instrument. I also want to mention the two buttons. These are where the neck strap connect to the instrument. And those are the parts of a bass guitar.
One of my daughters just asked me, do you have to plug in an electric bass guitar? Yes, if it's an electric. But they asked, do you have to always plug in a bass guitar? And I said, no. Now, do you remember there's different guitars. There's guitars, electric ones you plug in, and then there are guitars with holes in them. Okay, the hole is called the resonator, and that's where the sound collects and comes out. Those are called acoustic guitars. So this is an acoustic instrument, this ukulele. You don't plug it in. The strings vibrate. They collect in the resonator. That's the body. And then they come out the hole, right? So what I'm going to show you now is an acoustic bass. A-C-O-U-S-T-I-C. Acoustic bass. And that's a bass that you don't have to plug in. Okay. So this is an acoustic bass. Acoustic basses are cool, and I think I was in high school, excuse me, the first time that I heard an acoustic bass. And it was on this song. From a group from Milwaukee. Then we were out to eat at a Mexican restaurant. Then I saw a mariachi band there. You know, they had playing for people as they were dining. And then I looked over at the guitar, right? They had like a regular sized guitar and then a little bigger guitar. And then they had a great big acoustic bass guitar in the mariachi band, kind of like this.
Mariachi bonita soy, mariachi bonita, vengo con Kelly Clarkson a cantarles este son. Mariachi bonita soy, mariachi bonita, orgullosa mexicana, lo digo de corazón.
Look over at that mariachi bass guitar. Huh? It's called a guitarrón. Guitarrón. And look at how many strings there are. Can you see that? Because I always thought a guitar had to have just four, or a bass guitar had to have 4 strings. That doesn't have 4 strings, does it? I'll read the rules. Who are the rhythm imposters? You are going to see each crewmate appear on the screen with their rhythm. Each crewmate's rhythm will be played 2 times. If the rhythm played matches the rhythm shown, they are not an imposter. They're a crewmate. If the rhythm played does not match, they're an imposter. Now you have to keep track of who is a crewmate and who is an imposter. And at the end, all of the crewmates and the imposters will be revealed. Good luck. Now, there are 4 imposters in this game, not 3, not 2, 4. So 4 of these are going to be imposters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's going to be 6 crewmates. Okay? So remember, if the rhythm matches, crewmate. If the rhythm doesn't match, imposter, and you guys might have to pause this and figure out imposter or crewmate. Here we go. If that rhythm matched this, if it was the same, crewmate. If it didn't match, imposter. If that was the same, crewmate. If it was different, imposter. Mark it down. If what you heard is the same as what you read, crewmate. If it's different, imposter. Mark it down. If that was the same as this, crewmate. If that was different, imposter. Mark it down. You know what to do. Okay, so now we're going to reveal who were the crewmates and who were the imposters. And remember, there are 4 imposters. Here we go. Time to reveal the crewmates and the imposters. If it says not the imposter, that means they are a crewmate. Were you able to find all of the rhythm imposters? All right, I think we'll try that again. That's fun. Okay, right now we're going to talk about the bass guitar. Come on up. There we go. How many strings are on a bass guitar? One. Two. What did you come up with? How many strings are on a bass guitar? Right, four strings. And that's what I always thought. I thought every bass had 4 strings on it. Then I saw a bass guitar that had 6 strings on it. So I want to show you a 6-string bass. So 6 has to be the most number of strings that a bass guitar can have, right? That's what I thought, until I found another bass guitar. What they did is they had the 4 bass strings, but every string had a second string. So it was like 4 times 2, or 4 plus 4. So what is 4 plus 4? 8. All right. What is 4 times 2? 4 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is an 8-string guitar. I never heard of this one before, but I'm going to let you listen to what it sounds like and see what it looks like. 8-string bass guitar.